Okay, everybody keeps asking me this, so I'll try to fit it into a minute. So when I was 24, I met and married a single mom with a 2-year-old daughter. After we got married, I adopted her 2-year-old daughter. Shortly after getting married, we found out she wasn't going to be able to have more children. I have a college degree and always had high-paying jobs, so she rarely worked. When she did work, it was part-time and it was hourly wage. I financially supported her and her/our daughter the entire marriage. At 36 years old, she shows up miraculously pregnant, and I was ecstatic. I've always wanted my own biological children. Unfortunately, she had a miscarriage several months later. After that, there was no more miracle pregnancies. One day, at 40 years old, I found out she had been fucking our neighbor for at least the last 6 months. She eventually admitted it, and then I discovered evidence of another man she had been fucking at least the last 5 years, on and off. And the miracle pregnancy? Yeah, that was another man's child. She divorced me, took half my retirement, assets, alimony, and child support on the adopted daughter.
Women aren't looking for love, guys. They're looking for help. Marriage is a woman's retirement plan. It gets her out of a rut. She's probably slept around with a lot of different guys. She's chose a lot of different losers. And then all of a sudden, now she wants to settle down with a good guy. A man's greatest fear is to go out and work day in and day out, go into the elements, go into the wilderness, going into the wild and grinding for his woman, for his wife, his girlfriend, his long-term companion, his children. And the woman that he's doing it for, she's behind his back sleeping around with some other guy who's not doing any of that for her. See, it's very disheartening and it can crush a lot of men, most men, when you're doing everything you think you have to do for that marriage or that woman and she just doesn't appreciate it. Because you put your life basically on hold and your goals and your dreams for the most part just to take care of another human being, another female who couldn't do for herself what you can do for her. See, marriage is about upgrading a woman's lifestyle. It really doesn't benefit the man. Let's just be honest. He'd get a child here or there. But as that guy said in that clip, he went in and adopted, took in that single mother's 2-year-old daughter. That takes a lot. And to be betrayed like that, to go behind this man's back and sleep with multiple men, who knows how many, and then after that, divorcing him, leaving him, taking half of his assets. See, that's a huge fear of men. See, ladies, you don't have to deal with that sort of thing. You can just say, hey, I'm looking to get married. And if you leave the guy, fine. You either leave with nothing or you're going to leave with half or something of that guy's. Us men, that's a fear we have to worry about. We have to worry about, man, will she just divorce me one day? Will she leave me? Will she take all of my assets or half my assets? Will she take the children? And on top of that, the guy, that's not even his child. And he's paying child support on a child that's not even his. For all you good guys out there who like to think that, well, she's a single mother and she just had a bad shake at life. And, you know, the guy's no longer there. Trust me, these type of women prey on weak guys. They prey on guys who are very forgiving, who have a great heart. Guys, don't be a weak guy. Understand that women are females. They can do you just as dirty, if not dirtier, than another man. Because the thing about women is they expect you to do all these things. They expect you to marry them and give them a great lifestyle. But they're behind your back sleeping around with some other guy or other guys. It sucks to put in all that work, to punch in and punch out of work. Heck, you're going to work for another female, basically to give her a better life, to make sure she's happy. That's a great fear men have. And then when you get off work, she's smiling in your face like everything is fine. And hey, baby, and how was your day? But then she's sleeping around with another guy or another guy down the street, the next door neighbor, your best friend, who knows? To put in all that effort as a man. And the guy said he's college graduate, he has a degree, and he just had his life together. He always had great paying jobs. Now he's most likely stuck living in an apartment or a studio or wherever he may be. And guess who has the house? The wife. See, putting in all that time and energy on the house, and then for a wife to just, hey, it's over with. And she's in front of the judge, probably crying, or she's filed for divorce. And now that house that you put all that effort, energy, money in, all those different repairs, and now it's hers. And on top of that, you still have to pay for that house. So you're not even having sex with the chick. Your ex-wife, she's getting banged by somebody else. She's sleeping with another guy. And that other guy is in your bed, the bed that you used to sleep in, the house that you used to walk through, the toilet you used to sit on, the couch you used to sit on and watch sports and click and everything. Another man is in there while you're paying for her to live there for free. Think of that. That's a huge fear men have. To give a woman a great life, and then she just snatches and takes that away. Takes your savings, potentially, your 401k, owns half your business, takes the home, takes the kids, and now you are a weekend dad. You see your child, your children, or in that case for that guy, his stepdaughter, that's not even biologically his. And he sees her every other weekend, or you might see your children 2-3 weekends out of the month, and maybe on a Wednesday night for dinner. Trust me, I know how family court goes. It's a savage in there. They tear fathers and men, loving husbands up all the time, and they could care less because they expect you as the man to bounce back and get back on your feet. But a lot of men don't. They sit there and they're confused and they're wondering, how could this woman do this to me? How could she? I really put my all into her, into this family, and now it's gone. Just like that, with a snap of a finger, it's over with. And the thing about women who divorce men, 9 times out of 10, they're already cheating on you. So when you just receive those divorce papers, or if you're with a woman in a long-term relationship, she says, hey, I don't want to be together anymore. Guess what? She's already been sleeping around. She already found your replacement, buddy. And that guy has been rocking her world, and she's been smiling in your face for the past few weeks, month, maybe a year. And now she's done with you. Now all that you've invested in, you have to start over. And women think that, well, just start over with another female. That's a lot of work. Us men, we put a lot of effort and time into families, into our relationships. Women, for the most part, let's be honest, you just show up, bend over, or spread your legs. You might cook a meal or two. That's it. A man's greatest fear is to give his all, his life, his money, his time to another female, another individual. And that woman either cheat on him, betray him in some shape, form, or fashion, talk bad about him, or just flat out divorce him and say, you know what, it's over with, and take what she didn't come with. That's really, me personally, I couldn't fathom that. And on top of that, the children that you have to pay for, you're paying her just to see the children. So she has the kids and you see them every other week or here and there. And the place that you're living is not even the type of caliber of home that you were living in before. She has that home and you still have to pay. Listen, guys, there are some quality women out there. There's some good women, I'll admit, but there's a bunch of women who are just looking to prey on individuals who are caring, men who are loving, men who actually want a family. They're looking for a life raft. They're looking for somebody to save them, to give them a better life, a life that they can't give themselves. So you have to be careful, guys. You have to vet women. You have to understand, what type of individual am I getting with? Is she the type that's going to invest in me in the situation? What is she giving? Or is she just looking for me to come in, swoop through, and save the day?
you.